welcome back to Chris Reviews Stuff. Today we are doing something a little different. We're going to be doing hockey jerseys. I'm wearing a really old hockey jersey for the Rangers. Yeah, it's a really old jersey. Gretzky. This is a starting line jersey when they were doing these back like in the 90s. Today we'll be reviewing two newer jerseys that I picked up from AliExpress, which is Alibaba. They were $33 each, with free shipping coming from China. The reason I'm doing the video is because I was a little hesitant to purchase these because they were from China. I thought they were going to be garbage. They were kind of crappy. And I couldn't find any reviews for anywhere that actually people ordered from and got the product. So that's why we're going to go ahead, we're going to get really close to these jerseys and see some of the stitchings. Overall, they do look pretty good. The name in the back seems a little different. I'm going to take this off so you can kind of compare them. But again, this is the only like authentic jersey I have that's real, I guess. And these are 33 bucks. Yeah, the real jerseys are really too expensive. That's why I don't buy them. But let's get a little closer in these. I'll put some still images at the end too, so you can kind of check them out. But the stitching overall is pretty good. But let's check it out. Okay, let's start off with the Zuccarello jersey. Just going to kind of look at the whole thing, and then we'll get real close in on it. The numbers do look pretty well. The colors on the jerseys look good. This is like their second home, so it's a darker jersey. They have all of the tags for Reebok. Center ice, it does say jersey, rbhhockey.com. It looks like it's English and French, so it makes sense. These do look pretty good so far. Let's see. You have your inner side stitching here, which shows, you know, so you can attach this if you're actually playing. So yeah, Velcro and button. The jerseys themselves look pretty good on the inside. You can see looks like the iron-on, but yet it is on the front. Pretty good. Let's get a close-up on this. Damn, focus, man. But AliExpress, I went on Reddit and was trying to figure out, you know, if anyone else did some reviews on where to order jerseys from that were not authentic. I didn't want to spend $200 on a jersey well, just because I don't have $200 to spend on a jersey. So I wanted to get something that, you know, people said, you can see here the stitching, it's a little white. The stitching here on this R is a little different. It's a little off. It doesn't look bad. I'm only noticing it because I'm really close to it. However, from far away this looks good. It's not really thin. I can't see my fingers through this. I can't really see anything. If I were to hold this up to my my eyes, like this, I can kind of see through it, but it's pretty hard. It looks just like regular jersey. But anyway, yeah. So I went on Reddit and was looking up on some reviews of, you know, what can I go? Where can I go to get a decent replica jersey without spending a lot of money? Well, everything on Reddit shows, you know, reviews on places and AliExpress and Team Spirit and all these other weird sites that I've never heard of because I don't really buy jerseys that often. And the people leaving the reviews for them seem to be only leaving reviews for that one particular site. So which led me to think that this site is creating accounts to kind of fake review themselves on Reddit, which would make sense, and what I bet you they're doing. But yeah. So that's why I was like, oh, I'm gonna take the gamble and buy this jersey from AliExpress. It looks pretty good. I don't know. I don't have an authentic one, and I didn't look up prior to it. I don't know if this stitching here with this name badge, if this is normal or not. Let me go ahead and take my Gretzky jersey off and see. This does not have it, but again, this is years old. I mean, you can see each letter here is sewed on. So I don't even know if that's supposed to be like that. With this big, it's a big patch. The stitching looks pretty good. It does look like it is sewed into it well. I don't see any large, well right here we do, like a large stitch that comes off a little bit. On the corner, this looks like my grandma who Could be half blind, sewed that a little bit. It doesn't look great over here. There's some fraying on the side. They just looks like they just stuck it on and stitched it on. This does look like, now that I'm looking at it, looks like a regular jersey that they say, oh, he ordered a Zuccarello one. Let's put the name badge and just stitch it on. Let's see the numbers on the sides. Here's the emblem for 85 years. This looks decent. It's a little white down in here. It's a little too white. I don't know if that's true or not, but not bad. Again, from far away. The number is a little stitch here on the side. That's a little off. Okay, let's look at the front. You've got your Reebok. You have your inside. Established 1926. Reebok, you have size 50. Again, this is another thing with AliExpress. Here's the Reebok on the inside. They only list the sizes as small, medium, and large. And if you've purchased a jersey before, you know that is not how you buy a jersey. It is bought by size, like 50. What's the Lundquist? I bought this for my wife, so she's got a little smaller. It's a 48. That's how you buy jerseys. They don't come in small, medium, large. So I had to kind of gamble on hers. Hers was a small at 48. Mine was a medium at 50. And so I can only imagine that the large is going to be a 52, but I don't know. This N here, the red, comes off a little bit. Let's go ahead and flip this bad boy inside out. The other arm looks decent. It's just 36. That's the first thing I checked when I got these, was making sure that the numbers were correct and that they were the same number on both sleeves and on the back. So that would have been a little disappointing. Hey hon, I got a jersey and it's complete garbage. But the inside, you can see it's completely stitched on. Some straight here, not bad stitching, but just like this here, it looks sloppy. I think my mother-in-law would definitely do a better job with that. And I don't know if you can, through AliExpress, buy the numbers and stitch it on yourself. I know through NHL you can, but NHL you will pay out the rear end for a jersey. I did not want to spend $200 on a jersey that I think my wife is going to wear just a handful of times. And yeah, although the NHL jerseys from NHL for women look really good, like they're actually fitted to a woman's body, this is huge on her. The 48 is huge. She's a small woman. She's about, I don't know, what is she, 5'2"? You know, 105 pounds. It's huge on her. Yeah, she's tiny, but I think that doesn't really matter. I think she's just a normal sized woman, and it's tiny. Like, she is tiny, and the thing is huge. But yeah, the jersey looks good. Let's go ahead and look at the Lundquist real quick. They're both the same with this stitching on the top, although hers is a little nicer. You can see this isn't so jaded up there or frayed. The letters, the name is stitched into this patch, and then this patch is then stitched into the jersey, it looks like. Because on the reverse of this patch here, I just see the inseam of it. If you can see this here, yeah. I don't see like a large, like a crease, you know, sewing two pieces together. I just see that it was sewed in on top. I'm going to go online and look and see if this is what it is in the real jersey or not, because if we roll up to MSG and we have this on, it might look kind of cheap, but that's fine for me. You can see the white through the Reebok when they stitch that in on the sides. Again, a 48 she's got, which is a small through AliExpress. AliExpress is part of Alibaba, so I've ordered some other things through Alibaba and was still pretty satisfied. They are what you pay for, you know, but they do work for a while. I ordered some like cables and a crappy camera, like camcorder, and it worked pretty good for what it needed it for. But yeah. So this video was again created because I couldn't find any other reviews for AliExpress. So that's why I did this. Would I order these again? Yes, these look really good. The stitching's not horrible, it's not fantastic, but I wouldn't expect it to be for exactly $33. And that does include shipping. So that was about, I ordered, I think it was 18 days till I received it from being placed, the order being placed at Eastern time. It was like 8 o'clock at night, and I received it 18 days later. So that is not bad. And you can even, they use ePacket. With ePacket, you can go ahead and track the entire order from when it leaves the warehouse in China to where it goes out to their, I guess, postal office, to the harbor, till it goes to New York Harbor, and then it went to Connecticut, and then it came to my local place, and then it was delivered. It actually showed delivered. And then I got an email saying, hey, it looks like your order's been delivered. Are you happy with it? And I have yet to respond because I wanted to go ahead and check these again. But I am, and I will be leaving a decent review because, again, these are pretty decent. I cannot complain, especially for $33. I was a little skeptical because I was afraid that these would be garbage because some people say, oh, these look like crap. But I don't think they are. So again, I made this video to show AliExpress that, or to make a video for AliExpress because they didn't ask me to do this. I'm making this video because I ordered these on AliExpress and I was happy. However, I could not find anything prior to this video to actually show me the quality of what I'm going to be getting for $33. With some fake reviews on Reddit, some fake reviews shown other places, I was a little weary. For $33, I said, what the hell, let's do it. Very satisfied, would order from again, would recommend ordering these again to anyone, any sports jersey. They're a little difficult because when you go on AliExpress and you search, like I went on and searched Lundqvist jersey. And then I got a picture that showed, oh geez, it must have been 12 different players on the jersey, on this picture, you know. That was like, oh, that had Lundqvist on there, Zuccarello, it had a bunch of people on it. And I was wondering, why don't I just have a picture for him, you know, like one order for him to place. But you just go ahead, you place the order, you pick your color, and it's like, this was like purple or something. They just had like white, a blue, and then purple, and that tells you, there's a legend that shows what each color is for. And then in the comments, when you order it, I'll just get right off. You go ahead and you say, I would like player 30. I would like player 20, whatever, you know. So it's a little awkward to order, but just read it and follow it. It's very simple. Yeah, I mean, I don't have an authentic jersey from Reebok, so I cannot compare them. But it's I'm very happy with it for $33. Would recommend.